Ever felt like you're drowning in stress, like no one understands what you're going through? You're not alone. More people struggle with this than you think. Let's navigate this journey together. Stay till the end, this could change your life. Hey, I need you to hear this. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. But why don't we talk about it enough? So many of us are struggling in silence, thinking we have to just deal with it. But that's not true. In this video, we're breaking the silence. I'll share real stories, expert-backed tips, and simple ways to take care of your mind starting today. By the end, you'll have tools to manage stress, overcome anxiety, and most importantly, you'll know you're not alone. So stay with me, because this could change the way you see mental health forever. Your journey to wellness starts now. There was a time when I felt completely overwhelmed, like the weight of the world was on my shoulders, and I was the only one carrying it. I remember there was one week it felt like everything was falling apart. I was juggling work, relationships, personal goals. It was all too much. I just pushed through, thinking if I worked harder, it would get better. But no matter how hard I tried, I was still exhausted. I had this constant feeling of emptiness, and every day, I'd think, why does everyone else have it together? What's wrong with me? It wasn't until I finally broke down and shared how I was feeling that I realized I didn't have to go through this alone. The moment I accepted that reaching out for help was okay, things started to shift. I learned that asking for support isn't weakness, it's strength. I learned how to prioritize my mental health, just like I would with a physical injury. And trust me, if I can do it, you can too. That's why we're talking about this today. It's okay to struggle, but it's also okay to ask for help. And when we support each other, we all heal together. You're not alone. Let's keep going. Alright, so now that we've talked about how mental health is just as important as physical health, let's dive into some practical tips that can make a huge difference today. Tip number 1. Mindfulness. The power of breathing. The first tip. Mindfulness, and it's simpler than you think. Here's a quick exercise. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds, and breathe out slowly for 4 seconds. Repeat this 5 times and notice how your body starts to relax. This simple breathing technique can lower stress levels and ground you in the present moment. Tip number 2. Journaling. Write it out. Next, let's talk about journaling. Writing down your thoughts might seem small, but it's incredibly powerful. Journaling allows you to process your emotions, clear your head, and gain insight into your feelings. Try this. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for and 3 things that are stressing you out. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can shift your mindset and bring clarity. Tip number 3. Community support. You don't have to do it alone. Finally, remember that reaching out to others is not only okay, it's essential. Whether it's talking to a friend, joining a support group, or even seeking professional help, sharing your struggles can lighten the load. We're all in this together. Don't bottle up your emotions. When you open up, you give yourself the space to heal and grow. These 3 simple practices, mindfulness, journaling, and community, can help you feel more balanced, centered, and connected. It might take a little time, but trust me, these small steps add up. You've got this. Start today. Feel better tomorrow. Alright, it's time to address the elephant in the room. There are so many myths about mental health that make it even harder to talk about. Let's clear up a few right now. Myth number 1. Mental health struggles mean you're weak. Gives false. This is one of the biggest myths out there. Struggling with mental health doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. It takes incredible strength to face your mental health challenges head on. In fact, seeking help, talking about it, and being open about your struggles takes more courage than pretending everything's fine. Mental health struggles are just like any other health issue. They deserve the same care, attention, and support. Myth number 2. Therapy is only for serious conditions. Gives false. This is another dangerous myth that keeps people from seeking help. Therapy isn't just for people who are severely struggling, it's for everyone. We all face stress, anxiety, self-doubt, or overwhelming emotions from time to time. Therapy helps you work through these challenges in a healthy, supportive environment. If you're feeling stuck, uncertain, or just want someone to talk to who really listens, therapy can help, no matter how big or small the issue. Myth number 3. Mental health doesn't affect your physical health. Gives false. Here's the truth. Mental health impacts your entire well-being physically, emotionally, and socially. Chronic stress, anxiety, or depression can lead to headaches, stomach issues, sleep problems, and even lower immune function. It's all connected. When we take care of our minds, we take care of our bodies too. Mental health doesn't make you weak. Therapy isn't just for crises, and your mind and body are always connected. So let's drop these myths and start treating mental health with the respect it deserves. Here's the truth. Your mental health matters. No matter what you're going through, it's important to recognize that you are worth the time and effort it takes to feel better. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today, whether it's a friend, family member, or someone you know who's been struggling in silence. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one thing you do to take care of your mental health? Or maybe you have a story you'd like to share. Whatever it is, let's keep this conversation going. You are not alone, and if you want more mental wellness tips, strategies, and a community that's here to support you, hit that subscribe button and join us for the next video. Remember, healing is a journey, and we're walking it together. You've got this. I want to leave you with this. Healing isn't linear. Some days will feel like progress, others will feel like setbacks, and that's okay. Every step forward, no matter how small, is still a step forward. It all counts, so be kind to yourself. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. The journey to wellness starts with one step. Let's take it together, one step at a time. I believe in you. See you in the next video.